Well, hey guys and gals, welcome back to another episode here of Mr. Blockheads Modded Minecraft. I'm exploring around because I want to find some things to kill. That's what I want to find. I'm trying to get some spawn eggs, specifically of some illagers. What are those guys called? Not the Ravengers. Vindicators. That's what they're called. They're called Vindicators. And they're about to kill me. I found a whole ship full of them. I also found several spawners, Vindicator spawners. I've been looking for these all over the place, and I just happened to randomly find some. Look at this. Let's grab our cardboard boxes and handle some business. Here we go. Oops. There we go. Got that one. And I think this one. Vindicator, yep. And what's this one? Pillager. Do pillagers drop emeralds? What I really want is emeralds, man. We need emeralds. I literally just got 3 Vindicator spawners. That was not expected. I thought I was going to have to spend the majority of the episode like hunting for them. And here they are. Okay, so pillagers do drop emeralds, so we're going to grab some of these. I'm going to grab one of those guys. There we go. Okay, man. I can't believe my luck here. Well, I'm going to go ahead and explore the rest of this boat, because if I can find some more of those spawners, that would be just cool. I think they're mad at me for calling their ship a boat. And I'm still getting attacked, which means there's probably another spawner in here somewhere. Look, I found another one. This is completely insane. I found so many, I might have to increase the size of my monster spawner thingy. I found so many, I've run out of cardboard boxes. Look at all of this loot. I got all of this from this ship. I got like 4 stacks of gunpowder, 23 diamonds, almost 2 stacks of iron ingots. This is incredible. Oh, I got 5 stacks of gunpowder. Silliness. Okay, before we get too carried away with putting our brand new spawners into our mob farm, what we need to do is work on this thing. Okay, so I have this thing all set up here. I recorded a little bit, and honestly, these things were screeching so loud that you couldn't even understand what I was saying. But anyways, I'm using some Tom storage here, so I've got an inventory connector connected to this chest, which attaches things together. Let's go ahead and do that. There we go. And then we have just some cable here, and then that goes into this thing called an inventory hopper. And because it's pointing down into this trash can, everything that's coming in here is going in the trash can, except for stuff that's going in here. And I actually have a filter on here that is filtering out items that I want to keep. So bones and ender pearls, and now the eventually it will be the emeralds. So that's bones and ender pearls, and in the future emeralds and other things that we want to keep. And I think this system is going to work pretty well. Okay, I've got that all taken care of, and as you can now see, everything that is in these chests that's coming through is now either a bone, an ender pearl, or a blaze rod. It's very, very glad about that. Alright, the next thing that we must do, is a little sketchy, is we have to climb into this thing from the top and put in some of our new monster spawners. So, here we go. Okay, everything's going well. There's our spawners. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna place it and then shift right click to pop it off, and then hit it with a chorus fruit. So we're gonna do the same thing again. Pop it, hit it with a chorus fruit. There we are. Okay. These are empties. So we're gonna grab this one. Put him down. Hit him with a chorus fruit. Uh-oh, someone shot at me. Go again. Uh-oh. See ya. Yeah, this is okay so far. Everything's okay. Okay. Very good. All right, let's see if we cover this back up, if we get any spawns on the top. That is quite a lot of spawners. Just experimenting with different shaders and on and off and stuff. I know people have been complaining about frame rate issues. And it'd be nice if I had a faster computer, but yeah, I'm good. I'm okay. I know. I like Macs. I just don't like dealing with Windows. I absolutely hate Windows. I don't mind PCs. It's just Windows that I hate. Okay, and in that short period of time, we have gotten 33 emeralds. So it's working nicely. Now, I'm not sure if I want to do this or not, but we could filter these things. I figured out that you can actually put those filters in to things to make it so that we can filter and make it so that, like, you know, this whole section could be just like the stones and this whole section could be the dirt and whatnot. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's worth doing. Isn't it already sorted? Well, yeah, by this thing. I don't know why I want to do this, but this is what I want to do. And it's silly, and it's stupid, but I want to do it. So what I have here in my hand is some inventory cable connectors, and they are the filtered type, so I upgraded those. And then I also made these things, and this is from Tom Storage, these called polymorphic item filters. And what those do is they only allow things in or out of the inventory that are already there, which is kind of cool, because that way I don't have to like set up all these crazy filters. What I can do is just like fix this so that it's right. But for now, it's a freaking mess, right? Like these things are an absolute mess. We've got worms and grubs and all kinds of strange things in here that I would like to reposition into some different places. Yeah, so what I have to do is go underneath, and I think the way that this will work is if I like stick this underneath here, and we'll do these two for now. We'll do these two. And then I'm going to put this filter in here. So I right click and I just put this filter in here. And I have to make sure that it says allow matching, because whatever this filter is, and then I want to also keep the last item in the slot. And the reason that's important is because once I get it set up, then it won't unfilter it eventually. I tried these in a creative world and like it wasn't working, and then it was working. So I'm hoping that we can get it to work here in survival and have this work, because for some reason I really want like my sorting system to not look like this. I want it to look more like this. Okay, we have to figure out where gems are gonna go, because I just have so many gems. Eventually I want to set up like a gem station somewhere, probably in a different building that I'm gonna make. Ooh, a spawner. But for now, I want to just put him, I think I'm going to just put him, I don't know. So, Mr. Blockhead, how is the sorting going? Die, you peasant! Die! Alright, I have sorted everything, I'm pretty sure everything, most everything, into all of the things that I want it to be. So we've got stones, and we got wood, and we got mob drops, and nether and end stuff, and decorations, and all around. I'm not going to tell you where everything is, because it doesn't really matter, because you're not actually playing in this world. However, you should know everything is sorted. So what I'm doing now is I'm putting on all of these filtered inventory cable connectors, and also putting the polymorphic item filters inside of them, which has been quite fun. It's been quite fun. It's been a lot more fun than sorting the chests. I spent about 2 hours of my real life sorting chests in Minecraft. It was relaxing for a while, and then it got a little old. But everything's done. Again, I have no idea why I did it. I have no idea why I did it. Anyway. Let's just go ahead and check out each one of these. Make sure it has a polymorphic item filter in it. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. No. Okay. There we go. All right. Sweet. Now there are a few of these sections that I don't want to be filtered. And what I figured out is that if I make the filtered ones the same priority as the ones that are unfiltered, then the items will actually go into the closer one sometimes. So what I need to do is set the ones that I don't have filtered priority low. So basically what I'm doing here is I'm attempting to sort out all of the items that I actually have a place for, and any new item will go into the ones that don't have a filter. That's the idea. And that way I can figure out where they go later and then filter them out. So I have some sections that are unfiltered. However, if those unfiltered sections are closer to this master controller right here, then sometimes the items that are supposed to be filtered into a certain bank of chests won't be filtered. So that should make it so that anything that is filterable will get filtered, and anything that's not filterable will go into one of two banks of chests. And those two banks of chests I decided to put the closest to the front. I don't know if that's the best idea, but it makes sense to me, because if I'm going to be looking for stuff and I'm like, I know I have this thing, and then I look in the non-filtered ones, then I can find it. So all of this like armor stuff is not filtered. Eventually it's going to go into the other building, and I might run a Tom's cable over there. I might not also. But things like this carrot, that ought to get filtered. This, and this ought to all be filtered. And same with this express conveyor. All of that stuff ought to get filtered when I dump it in. And same with everything else in my inventory here, except for these filters right here. So it was showing up like in these chests. It wasn't getting filtered. Okay, let's assume that it filtered that correctly. In case you're interested, I'm using yet another shader pack that I found. This one seems to be pretty stable, and it's giving me a lot better FPS than some of the other options. And it is called Make Up Ultra Fast. I tried the Silders. It was okay. I tried my Chocolate Pig High Performance Toaster. It was actually performed really well, but it just doesn't look as nice as this one. Yeah, see, it's pretty good. I know that when I'm moving around, sometimes I get spikes, but that is from chunk generation. And I think that's from just having a different terrain generator mod on there. Oh, speaking of lag, I also know for sure that Create is causing some lag, especially this water wheel. Like, you'll probably notice that as I get closer to this thing, it gets more and more laggy. I tried to cover the water wheel with these blocks. That seemed to help a tiny bit. Also, it had two buckets of water in it. Wow, that got really bad. It had two buckets of water in it in different places around the wheel. I took one of those out because it wasn't needed to power what I needed to power. And that seemed to help. But ultimately, that thing needs to be replaced. Okay, I've been messing around with it just a little bit to see if it's working. Everything seems to be in order, so I'm pretty happy overall. There we go. What I'm working on right now is a little upgrade for our elytra, whatever it's called. There we go. There's a mod called Clutter, and in this mod, we can do this and make blue butterfly elytra. There we go. That's pretty cool. So now, when I fly about, I will be a blue butterfly. F5, let's F5 this. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Woo! That's fun. That's really fun. All right, I've discovered a problem. When I tried to put an item in that didn't have a filter spot, it wouldn't allow me to do so. But that's not what this should be doing. Allow matching. So it's not allowing anything. Okay, that's the problem. So if I reject matching and nothing is matching, then that should work, right? And this one, why does this one have a polymorphic? It should not have a polymorphic. It should not have any filter. Reject matching. Okay, so anything in here is rejected. Okay, that makes sense. All right, we'll just throw this little bomb in here. That's kind of funny. All right, we'll just throw this little bomb in here. It's kind of funny. Throw that in there. The bomb should show up in here. Or maybe in here. No. In here? That one? Where's my bomb? Oh, there's the bomb. Oh, okay. That's the bomb. Just kidding. That was a bad joke. Okay. I know it was a bad joke. Alright, so if I throw these things in here, they should go to their respective places, right? And not in this chest? Yeah, why is this shaft not going where it should go? Oh, because probably I don't have a sorter for that. Okay, so this one, that should go in there. That should go to Kybe. The Kybe area? No, it could be that I don't have blue ones in my Kybe box. Yeah, that was the problem. Okay, and it's probably that I don't have... Why is it being all laggy now? I was talking about how the shader was working well, and now it's all being laggy. What the heck? Stop it. If anyone could recommend a mod to help with the lag from Create, I'm all ears. I know that there's Flywheel. That thing does not work. In fact, I have to have it disabled for me to even run the game. It takes me down to like 2 FPS when that's enabled. So don't say Flywheel, because you already know about that one. It doesn't work. If you know of any other ones... Alright, I am now completely thrilled with Tom's storage. The fact that we can do what I just did and be able to sort things by the type and where it is. And I can even do stuff like this where I can leave in cobblestone and we'll actually place the cobblestone on top of that. That is really super nice. And then if I do that with like all of these chests, like it'll do it just kind of like an old school Tango Tech sorting system that was tons of droppers and clickers and hoppers and locking mechanisms, and oh my gosh, it was a nightmare to build that thing, but this is so much simpler. Okay, so we have something else we need to do. We need to connect this guy into our system. I think it's time to do that. This is where all of our mob drops are coming from our spawner farm, our mob farm, and I would like it to just, put these into our system, I think, because it's not really necessary to have them doing this. That is quite a large number of ender pearls. They do come in handy, though, for certain recipes. Anyway, I think the best way to do it is to just take this guy and point him downwards. Okay, there we go. The cable connector is now connected, and then I have just a short cable that goes right to where the cable is underneath here, and that should do it. Eventually I'll tear this out, but we actually need to make sure that this is placed into here first. So we'll just do this. Now all of those should be going to our chest system. Let me just double check to make sure that's happening. These need to go in here, and same with these. I should update that, and then let's just check this chest where everything seems to be coming out of. Okay, cool. All right, we have ignite coal or lignite or something like that. That goes into this chest here. There we go. This is all our modern industrialization stuff. Man, that lag is really driving me nuts. And then, yeah, our bones should be coming in here. Now, this I don't get, because we have... Yeah, I guess that makes sense. And then we need, like, an ender pearl chest. Maybe this should be the ender pearl chest? That way, when I'm AFK at that farm now, it should allow us to have those things go directly into the system rather than just go into these chests here. Well, okay, everybody, I think that's going to do it for this episode. Well, guys and gals, thank you so much for watching. This has been Mr. Blockhead. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I hope you try this Tom's storage. It's really cool. Anyway, I hope you're having an amazing, awesome, beautiful, fantastic day, and God bless.